Hello there, how's it going? Screezilla here, and here's a quick guide to how to use air-to-air missiles in War Thunder. So first of all, what you're going to want to do is when you finally unlock them, is you're going to want to take your plane into a test flight. Make sure you've got air-to-air missiles selected in the second weaponry slot, and then just realistic battle, or whichever battle you prefer. Change all your settings, and then hit OK. Okay, so now you're in the test flight. First thing you're going to want to do is hit escape or get out into the menu here and go to controls. What you're going to need to do is set your keys or check the keys for your fire air-to-air missile and your weapon lock. These are the two most important points for you. The weapon lock will cause the weapon lock indicator to come on. There'll be a circle, and when it locks on, it will make a strange noise. As you can hear, it's trying to seek a target. It's not found it, so you're going to get that long hum, and then when it locks, it will make a slightly different frequency noise. So what we're going to do is take off now, and we're going to take down the target. Okay, so we've got our first target here, a MiG-15. Now, we're very close to the target right now, and that's not optimal for our missile. We want to have about 2 kilometers gap. Now, you can fire closer if needs be, but you don't want to fire too close, because if you're firing too close to the enemy, sometimes your missile will overshoot. Right now, we're in the perfect spot. So we're going to switch our missile on, fire it, and now if it doesn't turn, we should get a hit with this missile. Like so. There we go. It took a bit of time for the missile to hit it, but finally it did. Now, you've got to be careful, because when you do shoot your missile at that range, the enemy does have time to move. Now, what you have to remember is there are different missiles in the game. Some have a higher G tolerance than others. The current ones I'm using are effectively the AIM-9B, I think, which have about 10G in their manoeuvring. So if a plane moves out the way once it gets the missile lock notification, like so, the missile's going to overshoot and miss. So what we're going to do next is go up to the higher target, and we'll do that again. Okay, so we've got another MiG-15 here. Now this one's at a higher altitude, so we're going to get on his tail, and again we're going to lock on. Now, what you have to remember with these heat seeker missiles is they seek the nearest heat signature. So if it's flying towards the sun, your missile's not going to work. If there's more than one enemy, your missile may not hit the one you want it to. If there's a friendly in front of you, do not fire a heat-seeking missile at them. Say there is a friendly plane between me and the enemy in this situation. Our missile's most likely going to hit our friendly. So make sure you've got a clear firing path towards the enemy. Weapon lock on, wait for the tone, and launch. Missile is gone, he's flying in a straight line, and that is the end of that plane. Very easy, very simple. But as I say, you have to be careful, because if a plane maneuvers and dodges, your missile does have a high chance to miss. They do have a proximity fuse, so if it's quite close to the enemy plane, they will still explode. However, if the enemy does maneuver well enough, then that missile is not going to hit. Okay, I hope you found this somewhat useful. I hope this helps you out in the future, and I'll do a couple more of these guides for some other aspects of the game. If there are any aspects you'd like me to cover, please mention them in the comments below. Bye bye.